Welcome back to Cooking with Your Agent. Today we're going to make some maple pecan shortbread cookies that will absolutely melt in your mouth.
Hello, I'm Eric Hatch with Century 21, your local real estate professional serving Nevada, Placer, and surrounding counties for over 25 years. I have helped hundreds of families find and sell their homes and pride myself on bringing experience, local market knowledge, integrity, and attention to detail to every transaction. Let me help you create your next experience worth talking about.
All right, first we're going to take some softened butter. I'd like to cut it in some cubes so it evenly melts there and blends. First we're going to cream this with that 2 sticks of butter with a half a cup of sugar. And we want to go ahead and cream this till it gets nice and creamy. All right, so we got the consistency light and fluffy, and now we're going to take a half a teaspoon of maple extract, which is a fantastic favorite this time of the year. So we're going to turn this on and just going to blend this in just a little bit. Let that mix in. And then we're going to put a half a teaspoon of salt. Then when we have this on low here, we are going to put in 2 cups of flour slowly. Let that blend nice and smooth. 1 more cup here. Let that continue. So we have a half a cup of pecans, and these need to be lightly chopped so they're in pieces. And so when this gets done here in just a moment, we are going to mix those in, but again, not blending them too much. So we're going to put those half of a cup of pecans in here. Let that just get mixed in. Now I'm going to get a piece of saran wrap here because we're going to be rolling this into the saran wrap in just a few moments. All right, if you're, this looks like a perfect consistency. If you find that your dough is a little dry, you can add a little splatter of maple syrup or a little bit of milk. So what we're going to do now is we are going to take this on the saran wrap here, and we're going to put this all, and we're going to make a nice little roll because we're going to need to put this inside the refrigerator and let it chill. So what we're actually looking for here is round, obviously, but you want to have this perfectly consistent, so because you're going to be cutting these, so we want them to be consistent all the way around size-wise. That will look better on the presentation when we end up putting it on the platter. So right about like that, a nice sized cookie. Around, I'm going to kind of like roll it in there a little bit, kind of roll off the round edge or the square edges there to kind of keep it, push it in there. And then we are going to take this and we're going to put this in the refrigerator and cool it. And this will be about an hour in there. All right, so right now we've got the oven preheating to 350 degrees. After the dough has chilled in the refrigerator for an hour, we're going to go ahead and cut them about the 1/2-inch slices. All right, we're going to place these on a cookie sheet. And these are, you can either use parchment paper or a silk pad. I kind of like to make them a little bit rounder so you can kind of play with that a little bit if you don't find that yours are quite in a circle. What's crucial here though is this dough needs to be absolutely chilled before we bake them. So we're going to put this back in the refrigerator for 10 minutes or for just maybe 2 or 3 minutes in the freezer. All right, while your cookies are either chilling or in the oven, we're gonna make a maple glaze, which is real simple. It's 1 cup of powdered sugar and 3 tablespoons of pure maple syrup.
blend this together. I'm going to go check on the cookies.
All right, our cookies are out of the oven. It's a little easier to actually put the glaze on top when they're a little bit cool. They're still a little bit warm because they'll be really, really fragile. So what we're gonna do is just take the cookie, you're gonna dip it right in here, and you're gonna kind of do a little twist coming out. And you can actually eat these when they're still warm, or you can actually chill them, but just wanna get that top layer of a nice glaze and go from there. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. They're actually delightful and yummy. And I'm gonna go ahead and just eat that one right here. Just flaky, the pecans, the maple, all just blends together. So you'll love them. All right, thanks so much for joining in on Cooking with Your Agent, and we'll see you at the next episode.